The rain returned on a Wednesday. Not a storm, nothing violent or loud. Just a soft, steady curtain of water drifting down over the city like a sigh. The kind of rain that slows people down, softens edges, brings memories to the surface. Leah hadn't expected to see him again. Not so soon. But there he was. Outside the coffee shop they used to visit almost religiously. The place where they had once written poetry on napkins and debated if art could be honest without pain. He stood just beyond the overhang. His umbrella slanted. His jeans soaked from the knees down. In both hands, 2 coffee cups. He looked up, saw her, smiled. Not the smile from college, the one filled with flirtation and fire and mystery. This one was quieter, smaller, sincere. "Still take it black?" he asked. She nodded, slowly. And without another word, they began to walk. No destination. No agenda. Just 2 people walking through puddles and old ghosts, side by side, beneath mismatched umbrellas. Their umbrellas bumped once. Then again. Neither of them apologized. For a long time, there was only the sound of the rain and the rhythm of their steps. Then finally, his voice. "I read the letter." She didn't respond. Not with words. Not with sound. He continued anyway. It hurt. Still, she said nothing. Then, after a beat, "I deserved it." That made her glance at him. Briefly. Softly. Her voice, when it came, was barely louder than the rain. It wasn't meant to hurt. It was just meant to explain. They stopped walking near an old bookstore. The windows fogged from the warmth inside. Shelves just visible through the glass. A place that hadn't changed in a decade. He pointed through the window. They still have the same Pablo Neruda collection. And for the first time that day, she smiled. A real one. Faint. But there. Of course they do. They stood there for a while. 2 figures in the rain, outside a window of memories. No pressure to speak. No urgency to define the moment. Just presence. The rain grew heavier. More insistent. And slowly, wordlessly, they both lowered their umbrellas. Let them hang at their sides. Let the rain touch them. Water soaked into her sleeves. His hair darkened, flattened. Her shoes squished with each shift of weight. But neither of them cared. They let it happen. Let the rain do what it always does. Wash, soften, remind. "I don't want to erase what happened," he said. "I just want to understand what could still be possible." She turned toward him. Looked at him not as the boy who vanished, but the man who returned. And something in her chest softened. Not entirely, but enough. Slowly, almost without thinking, she reached out and took his hand. They walked the next block in silence. Fingers intertwined. Raindrops clinging to lashes and eyebrows. Their steps aligned, not perfectly, but closely. The rain fell like forgiveness. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady, true. Inside, though, Leah's thoughts stirred. Could something broken become beautiful again? Was love like clay, something malleable, something that could be reshaped after it cracked? Or was it like glass, fragile, sharp, and always carrying the risk of cutting again? She didn't know. Not yet. But when he squeezed her hand and looked at her the way he used to, like she was both storm and shelter, she thought, maybe it's worth finding out.